Well, we're almost at the end of May and we're still waiting for some GTA 6 information. All that screenshot talk we've mentioned over the last few weeks, I mean, it has to be coming soon, right? Like, surely Rockstar wasn't doing all of that stuff behind the scenes on the back end of the website just for no reason. The only thing that did happen a couple of days ago, and it's nothing major because it could be a false positive like it says here in the tweet, but there was apparently a bot on Twitter that scrapes, I guess, Rockstar's website or something for mentions of GTA 6, and there was a match found, but there was no second tweet to verify it. So I don't know, I guess like it says, it could have just been a false alarm. Maybe Rockstar again was tweaking some stuff on their website, but nothing major as of yet. But again, like, surely something's coming soon because they were doing all that stuff on their website with the screenshots and obviously the whole earnings call as well. So I don't know, maybe we have to wait until June because it doesn't look like we're going to get anything in the month of May. But I did just want to start off with that bit of information. Now, the main point of this video, as you can tell from the title, is about the collector's edition because, look, we're obviously about a year and a half away, so plenty of time for Rockstar to come up with a collector's edition. I mean, at this point, we still don't even know how much the actual game is going to cost, like just the base game. We don't know if it's going to be $70 or if it's going to be higher. Obviously, there's a big rumor going around that GTA 6 is going to cost $150 at launch, like just for the standard edition. And while I will say there's probably enough content for it to be worth $150, I don't think they're going to do that at all. I don't even think the game is going to be $100. It's more than likely just going to be $70 like every other game, and then they're going to make the most of their money through the microtransactions. But one thing, and I did mention this when we talked about the earnings call, this was the quote from the Take-Two CEO when it comes to game pricing and such. We're so focused on delivering more value than what we charge. So right off the bat, don't worry about the price of this game. Like, yeah, it's not going to be $60 because no games are $60 anymore, but it's more than likely going to be 70. Maybe there's a special edition that's like 100 or 120. And then the collector's edition, which we'll touch on, that'll be, $250, $300, something like that. He continues to quote, "Anytime we establish a price, we want to make sure that it's good news for the consumer, that the experience vastly over-delivers in the context of the cost." That's the goal. So again, just reiterating, like, yeah, the price, it's going to be a normal price. It's not going to be $150 for the base game. Now, the only thing that might happen is they might pull something like a bunch of games are doing nowadays. I think Starfield was one of the games that did it, where if you paid, I think for the special edition or whatever it was, you got up to 5 days early access for the game. They could do something like that to incentivize people to buy like the $100 or $120 version of the game to get early access to GTA 6. And they know probably everyone's going to do that. But if you can maybe handle waiting a couple of extra days, then yeah, again, the game more than likely is going to be $70. So, all right, getting that out the way, let's go ahead and talk about the collector's edition. Now, I actually have some really, really cool concepts from some people on Reddit. This one is actually made by ASAT103. Apparently, this was based off of a concept by Adam Cookie on Reddit. But here we have the GTA 6 Collector's Edition, right? This is his idea. In it, you would have, of course, the map of Leonida. You would have a keychain at the bottom right, a couple of bullet casings also at the bottom right. Go on to the left, we have the official art book. And we'll touch on like maybe what else could be in a collector's edition, but in his little idea here, you have the little Vice City sticker, maybe a couple of casino chips, a band of fake money, and then you have a little scale model car. And then obviously the game itself. So that for sure is a really cool concept. More than likely, this is what a collector's edition of GTA 6 is going to look like. We do actually have another one here. This one is from Awesome A04 on Reddit. This one's a little bit more out there, but it is kind of neat, right? You have an actual ice chest. I don't know how that would fit in a collector's edition, but you have a Pisswasser ice chest, which would be really cool. You also have some stuff, the please do not disturb signs, a Leonida travel guide, which is kind of neat. You have the bandanas that both Jason and Lucia wore, like in trailer 1, a little pop socket, I guess, for your phone, the art book for GTA 6, and then a Fred's like the Disney World equivalent little pass, I guess, over there on the right as well. So another really cool design and concept here. But I actually wanted to go through GTA 4's, GTA 5's, and RDR 2's collector's edition because they're the last ones Rockstar put out. We'll start with GTA 4 here. This one, I don't actually know if it was a collector's edition, but it was, I think, just called a special edition at the time. It came as a little duffel bag, which kind of cool. The art of GTA 4, again, kind of neat. Then they have a little like a safety deposit box, which is probably the coolest part of this, which I'm assuming is what everything came in. It was branded GTA 4, had a little key there with the Rockstar keychain. And then, yeah, I guess that's basically what was it. And of course, the game, that is what the GTA 4 sort of collector's or special edition, that's what it was. If we go to GTA 5's special edition, if some of you guys were around when this came out, then you obviously probably know most of this. Although, I'm going to be honest, I bought this. I don't remember this freaking bag, dude. Did I get scammed? Maybe. But yeah, you had the box, of course, the game in like the steel book. You had the map of the game with a hat. And then I guess you did get the little security deposit bag with a logo key. And then just some digital content, some stuff in game. Honestly, the collector's edition for GTA 5 was kind of mid. It wasn't really that great. Looking at RDR2's collector's edition is also not really that great, right? I mean, it's got some cool stuff in it, but most collector's editions, I guess, have like a standout thing, and there's not really one in any of these. This one had a puzzle, had some cigarette cards, a little challenge collectible coin, a bandana, playing cards, pin set. You did have the catalog from the game, which is kind of neat. Also the treasure map. And I guess maybe the box was like the special part, even though that's what everything came in. But yeah, that was RDR2's collector's edition. And I do just want to compare what we've just seen here with some more recent collector's editions from other games. We actually have Cyberpunk here. Now this is maybe, this is what you would expect. You have an actual model like artwork here with the main character off of a bike shooting. Looks kind of cool. A bunch of other little stuff. Obviously, you're hoping for a bunch of little knickknacks and all that. In the collector's edition, an art book. And then we have, more recently, the Assassin's Creed Shadows, the new game coming out this year. Again, you have like a model of the main characters in the game with all the other little stuff. Actually, kind of a cool little flag there as well. And then the map. But yeah, I just wanted to throw these out here because if we look back at RDR2's, like there's not really anything that crazy in it. Same thing with GTA 5. There's not anything like, what's the standout thing? The hat, maybe? I don't know. So going back to GTA 6's, I guess this is the question I just want to pose. Like, what do you really want to see in a collector's edition for GTA 6? I think for me, for sure, there has to be a map. That's just a staple. Having a map would be awesome. Also, I personally would love to see like the art book, just to see maybe the way the game was made, like starting from pre-release to launch and just how everything came to be. That would be really cool, and sort of an art book or some sort of book that documented all of that. I think some of these smaller things in this collector's edition concept is kind of neat. Obviously the keychain, you know, the little things like the Vice City sticker or whatever, the Bandit Cash definitely could be fun. I personally would rather, instead of having a scale model car, I don't know, I think if there was something involving Jason and Lucia, like a statue of Jason and Lucia doing something, I think that would maybe be a lot cooler than just a car here. Although I've seen some really cool ideas of like a Vice City neon sign. That would be awesome. Although that would be probably way more expensive than most of this stuff. But a Vice City neon sign would go hard. Also, I've seen another idea of like an ankle monitor. I don't know if that would be like the main thing, but definitely could be a cool thing to throw in a collector's edition. I do like this idea though of having like a travel guide. If there is no art book, having just a travel guide of the world, of the map. It's a unique idea for a collector's edition item, and I definitely would appreciate that. I also really like this idea of like this ice chest. It's probably not going to be a great ice chest. I just remember back, I don't even know how many years ago, there was a Call of Duty, I think it was one of the Treyarch games that had a collector's edition. It was a Juggernog mini refrigerator, and I don't know, it kind of reminds me of that. Maybe if this was like an electric thing, it could actually be useful. You could just plop it up on your desk or something and have like some waters or something in there while you're gaming. I also like the idea of having a, like if there is a Disney World parody, I would love to see some merchandise from that. I don't know how realistic that would be, because maybe Disney would come after Rockstar or something, but if there is like a Fred's World, I think it could be kind of cool if there was some merch from that. But yeah, that's, I guess, where we're going to leave it with the question, what do you want to see in a collector's edition? And I think presumably it's going to cost about $300, like if not more. That's what most collector's editions go for nowadays. So if it'll be worth it, who knows? I hope they don't add a bunch of like digital content, even though I'm sure they'll add some maybe GTA 6 online stuff, like maybe you get a shark card or something. But I think this digital content from GTA 5 was kind of lackluster. Like none of these were really that great, and it was just like thrown in here to justify the price. I also believe with RDR2s, the game didn't come in this, which is crazy. So I hope they don't do that again. I hope whatever the collector's edition, it actually comes with the game. But that doesn't do it for today's GTA 6 video. So let us know in the comments, what do you guys think about a collector's edition? And again, maybe Rockstar, you know, they're thinking about what to put in a collector's edition. Obviously, we're a year and a half out. Maybe they look on YouTube, maybe they look on Twitter. You know, maybe they see some ideas and they can implement them into their vision. So let us know what you want to see. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to do it for today's GTA 6 video. Please drop a video like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.